my name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As usual, there will be timestamps listed down below, so feel free to navigate this video, and if you like what you see, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and while you're at it, show some love and like this video, and just become a part of the Fawn family, Fawn squad. I mean, you don't want to miss out on all of the fun that we have on this channel, all of the new content. I do try to post 7 days a week, sometimes a couple of times a day. You never know, so you just hit the subscribe button and then the notification bell so you're notified when there's a new video. It's really simple. It's a couple clicks and then a like and then you're done. And now this video shout out, and then the elephant in the room as usual is the leaky eye, so just let's move past that. I'm well aware that it's there. And now this video shout out goes to Julie Johnson. Julie, I know that you are more of a silent fawn, but oh my goodness, when there is a hater and you notice it before I do, boy do you come through. You crack me up like you have no idea. I absolutely love you to pieces. You are like my #1 defender. All my fawns come to my defense as soon as they recognize a comment, but somehow you are on it. I mean, I've seen like Shabby Bex and Lily, oh my gosh, Marla, I'm trying to think, Crystal, oh my, I know I'm blanking. There have been so many people who do come to my defense, and I so appreciate whenever anybody does. You do not need to get involved in the drama and the haters. I mean, you don't have to, but I get a kick out of it, and it's definitely appreciated. But Julie just like takes it there, and I've been meaning to give you a shout out for so long now, and I just want to thank you so much for just like dishing it right back at them. I love you, girl. And you also asked me for business cards because you wanted to be able to hand out business cards in your state. I won't say where. So I will be getting those shipped off to you this week. Nicole Grissel, the one who won the big, oh my goodness, why am I blanking? The last giveaway that ended, I'm totally blanking right now. The Lucky Bag giveaway. I'm packaging that up and that will be off to you this week. I'm really sorry for the delay. I even have a package I have to ship to my parents that I am 2 weeks late on sending them as well. That migraine kicked my butt, and then I've been filming like a mofo trying to catch up. So Nicole, I apologize so much on the delay in getting your package out. Julie, I promise you the business cards will be on their way to you. There's another fawn that there's something on their way to you that will be happening this week. I'm sorry for the hold up on that one. And my mom and dad's package will be going out too. I just haven't had a chance between playing catch up, and then I had vet appointments that I had to play catch up on. I had my own doctor's appointments. I have a job. I've been trying to film. It's been a lot, so you know, I'm like kind of back in the groove of things, and as soon as I'm kind of a little bit caught up, I need to tackle organization. So all of that aside, oh my goodness, this video is on the new Viseart Tryst palette, and she is stunning. I already have fingerprints on it. You guys, this is such a beautiful palette. Like, she is rose gold. I thought that I could not be more in love with Viseart's packaging. I mean, with the exception of their Grande Pro Volume 2, because that's just like such a professional, really beautiful palette. But for like their 9-pan palette, when they released the Golden Hour, I was like, oh, this is other level beautiful for Viseart. But now this rose gold has won me over. And the color scheming is so, you get a huge mirror first of all, and the color scheming in here is so gorgeous. There are only 2 transition shades, so it's not an all-encompassing palette unless you're okay with just like, you know, tossing in. This one is really pigmented. That's a beautiful like salmon peachy pink color, a little bit of coral tone in there. So you could easily just use that as a 1 transition shade. Pop the rose gold, pop this bronze, pop that shade. So there is still enough metallics that work with, you know, maybe even laying that down and then using that as like 1 shadow wash and then popping a metallic on and being good to go. But I like to build my shadows. So for me, it's not an all-encompassing palette. And I think for the most of you, it wouldn't be either. But wait until you see the swatches. This is so beautiful. I mean, it has pops. Like, I wanted to use that purple. That purple is stunning. This chocolate brown has so much sparkle in it. It is so beautiful. I really want to test that one out in another tutorial and see if the sparkle actually holds up, because I haven't had a Viseart to test out really yet with sparkle. I can't remember if it was in the golden hour and I forgot and never went back to look at it. And then these other metallics are gorgeous. I went with the rose gold, and it was dumb in hindsight because obviously now you guys can see the completed eye look, but I was doing like this really light natural, and then I'm like, I bet you guys didn't see this coming. And then I popped on the blue to be fun and matching earrings to kind of tie in the blue. And then I went there with my glow baby. So I had so much fun with this palette. It really is beautiful. I think this was $49. If I'm mistaken, I will put little bubbles up. If there are no bubbles, that means it was $49. I got mine from Beautylish. By now, you guys, I have hammered it to death that I try to buy everything from Beautylish and not Sephora. And so I did get mine from Beautylish. And it is just gorgeous. Viseart is a cruelty-free brand. They are just top notch. I mean, they are up there. Pat McGrath, Natasha, Denona, Viseart, and Marc Jacobs actually for eyeshadows. They are just they have set the standard. And please excuse the discrepancy in my color. I put to the test a foundation that was claiming to be classic ivory. I do talk about that in my roundup after I've done my face. How in the heck is any of this ivory? I don't know. Total side note, just a little tangent. But anyway, if you guys want to see swatches of this insanely beautiful, just palette, and see how to get this eye look, see everything in action, then just keep on watching. Alright, the new Viseart Tryst palette just got delivered. I was waiting all day for this baby to come so I could film with it, and I can't wait to get inside it and look at it, because if it's anything like the Golden Hour palette, this is going to be stunning. And then just so you guys know, I've heard you again in the like comments on the giveaway that you want me to start trying out some more Makeup Forever. So I do have a lot of their loose pigments that I've hauled, but they also just released this palette, so I picked this one up. So hopefully I'll use this one tomorrow, and then maybe the BH Cosmetics, one of those ones after that, so that way I can kind of fulfill testing out a new Makeup Forever one, maybe utilizing some of the pigments that I've hauled if I can find them, because I still haven't had a chance to organize. And then BH after that, but I did want to let you guys know I do in fact have that palette, but today is a Viseart day. So this one says nothing so far. Wow, okay, we get 9 shades. Viseart is a cruelty-free brand, by the way, with a net weight of 14 grams or 49 ounces. And this is what the back looks like. So you get a peek at the shades and the ingredients. And then of course the beautiful front, but enough of that. Let's just, this is like that beautiful soft matte texture that I really love in palettes. She's rose gold. Oh, there's a protective. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? You're gonna do this to me right now? Really? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, this is so stinking pretty. I'm in love already. Okay, let's see. Nice size mirror, look at that. I wish that they would put the shade names on the colors themselves instead of like the throwaway, but that is okay. These look so pretty. I don't know if you can see it better over here. I don't even know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna get to swatching. This is unbelievably beautiful. Wow. It's just so luxe. I like this even more than the golden hour as far as packaging goes. This is just stunning. So I'm gonna swatch this and I will be right back. Oh my goodness, these swatched so beautifully. There are only 2 complete matte shades, so just like the golden hour, this is not an all-encompassing palette unless you're okay with just 2, you know, transition shades and popping on a metallic and then, you know, being good to go. But this is stunning. Wait for the swatches. Look how beautiful and how like well-rounded it is. I mean, this pop of purple, this gold, that rose gold, all of these are like screaming my name. But I want to utilize as much of this palette as possible. So even though I so desperately want to actually use that, sorry guys, I'm wiggling that purple shade so badly, it doesn't really go with the 2 transition shades in this palette, and I will use that at a later date because, oh my god, that's so delicious. So the first row are these 3 babies, and right away I was like, ooh, maybe something like this. Ooh, maybe something with that. And then I swatched these 3, and I'm like, oh dang, that like salmony coral paint color, that's poppin'. And then that rose gold, I'm like, okay, so I at least have transition, and a rose gold. I'll still grab a transition shade from one other Viseart palette just to have, you know, another one in there. And then this dark, deep, dark, amazing chocolate brown actually has glitter in it. I'm living for that. And then these 3 shades are the last row, and they are all so delicious. Like, this is outstanding. I freaking love, 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 love this. So I am gonna go prep and prime my eyes, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm going to start with my Viseart 10 Warm Matte Palette. I've actually never used this baby, and I'm going to take the first shade and just put that all over my upper lid. Oh, this is my Wayne Goss number 16 brush. Now, sticking with the same brush, I'm going to take this shade and put that in the crease and slightly above. Now sticking with the same brush, I'm going to go into the Tryst palette and take the first transition shade. Start laying down some peachiness. Now going back into the 10 Warm Matte palette, I'm just going to take a little bit of this orange shade because it's pigmented, but I just want to bring like a creamsicle type of shade into my crease. This is now my Winged Gloss number 17 brush. Now going back into the Tryst palette, I'm going to take the pinky peachy salmon, that baby, and put that in the crease on my Winged Gloss number 4 brush. This is from the Anniversary Volume 2 collection. Now taking my MAC 242, we're going to use that beautiful rose gold. So I'm going to coat this baby well. She's already coated. Milani her up. And I'm going to put that over my whole lid. Now I know you guys thought like this is going to be very pretty and subtle and sweet, and it is, and you could totally leave it like this and not do anything else, but I'm thinking we're going to take a risk. It could be a horrible risk, but I feel like taking a risk, and makeup is all about having fun and taking risks, so we're going to go pow and go with this blue. So this is the Glitter Pop Peel Off Eyeliner in I'm Half Mermaid, and we're gonna just see how this looks in the crease, and if it's terrible, I'll fix it and remove it. I think that that looks really cool, and after I line and I add a little bit more glitter on the bottom, I think this is going to be popping. So see, if you don't take risks, you never know, and makeup is all about having fun. So no boundaries, you guys. Just go for it. It washes off. You can always redo it. So I'm gonna go finish up my face, and then I will be back to do the lower lash line. All right, so I finished up my face, and as usual, everything I used will be listed down below. I do have a few things to go over with you guys. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this glow? because this glow is just, I have had this palette for weeks and have not tested it out because I thought it was going to be beautiful, and then I got my migraine, which put me out of commission, and then I started playing catch up, and then I was like, you know what, I'll put that highlighter to the test today. I can't believe I've been sitting on this. So this is the Kevyn Aucoin Prismagic. I was saying it wrong in the video. I put this to the test in another video where I swatch out the colors, I play, I mix and match, I put all 3 colors to the test on my face. It's the Prismagic highlighting trio, and it is magic. This is so freaking blinding. I don't know what they did, but you get 3 shades in this baby. I won't go into detail, and honey, it is no joke. It is not for the faint of heart. You cannot have a subtle glow out of this. You can have less than this. I brought it up to its full capacity, but you cannot have a subtle glow. So if you guys like to glow, I'd recommend this. I'm looking in the viewfinder, and I just, I can't believe it's been sitting here and I have not used it. I have to get my life together. On a no, I tested out the J-Cat Beauty Aura Glow liquid highlighters. I hauled these during my huge Essence haul, and these were so bad that I had to take it off and retouch up the foundation. I had only done 1 cheek, and it just lifted it. As I was blending it with my fingertip, the formula was mixing into the foundation and was becoming the foundation shade. These are a hard pass as a liquid highlight. I do think that these would be beautiful over the shoulders and like your décolleté, mixed in with foundation, mixed in with a moisturizer, that type of thing, but they have argan oil in them. So the second I read argan oil, I was like, oh, that is not gonna play well with foundation. What were they thinking? And it did not. It separated the foundation and it mixed with the foundation, and then I just had a hole in my face. So I had to cover it up. So these aren't on my face, but I did do a mini video so you can actually see what happens. So just beware when you're picking, if you wanted to pick up the liquid version, do not use them as a liquid highlight. Use them in all the other different ways I just mentioned. On another crappy note, there's been so much hype on the new Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation up to 24 hour by like all the big YouTubers. So I wanted to put this to the test, and it is awful. I think that they are hyping it up because they're on PR lists, and people, a lot of YouTubers just become loyal to the brand and not to their subscribers, and it drives me crazy. Like, if you get kicked off of Maybelline's PR list, who freaking cares? You owe it to your subscribers to be truthful. Now, the problem with this, again, I won't go into too much detail. I filmed a video on it. I had to go through 6 pumps to get it full coverage, and it's a full coverage foundation. So first I started off with 2 pumps because my holy grail foundation is my Huda Beauty, and I only need 2 pumps for that, and I am full face, full coverage, and it's beautiful. This was 6 pumps just for my face, and when I started off building, it was just medium coverage, and I'm like, okay, so I had to build it up to get it to the full coverage, but to get it to the full coverage, it looks so cakey. It emphasizes fine lines, pores, and I use top-notch primers. I used my Tatcha and I used my Tarte primer for filling in pores, and emphasized every fine line. It sits on the skin funny. It doesn't blend in nicely. It is terrible. When you're up close in person, I would have taken this off if I was actually going somewhere today, but I'm not, so I can just keep filming and you guys just will know that this is just cakey on my face, but it is awful. And I have normal skin. If you have dry skin, I think this would cling to dry skin so much. And just to make matters worse, I did an hour of my Estee Lauder Power Foil mask last night, which is so uber hydrating and skin plumping. So if this was ever going to perform to its max capacity, it would have been today, because my skin was just so well taken care of overnight, and this is awful. I will not reuse this. This is going in like the bad bin. It's so bad. And I picked up shade Classic Ivory. Wait till you see my video. The difference in my face to my neck was like albino to like a super tanned person. How in the world is that Classic Ivory? This is a hard pass. So the Kevyn Aucoin Prismagic highlighting palette is amazing. And then I did also use my Natasha Denona blush palette in, it's the Duo Blush palette number 8, which includes number 2, 22, and number 3, Peche. Remember, Natasha Denona is a cruelty-free brand, and I did use both shades. This is more of a matte shade, and this one has sheen in it, and I just go boop, boop, and then build the blush, boop, boop, build the blush. So I used both shades, so I wanted to let you guys know that I also used that. And aside from that, everything else is, you know, essentially the same, and will be listed in the description bar down below, so we can get going on finishing up this lower lash line. Alright, going back into the 10 Warm Matte palette, I'm going to take my Wayne Goss number 20 brush and take this shade and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. And while I'm here, I'm going to stick with the same brush and go into the creamsicle shade and get that smoked beneath the lower lash line. Oh my goodness, please help me. Now, before I went ham on highlight, not knowing that this is what that palette was going to produce, I had planned on taking the dark purple, that purple metallic that I'm in love with, and putting that beneath the lower lash line. But I'm not going to, because this is like, and I already have blue glowing going on, same thing. So I am gonna stick with the rose gold, and I'm gonna try the new Wayne Goss number 8 from the anniversary collection, because I'm dying to try this brush out. So I'm gonna take the rose gold. Ooh, this looks fun. We're gonna Milani her up. And taking the I'm Half Mermaid and putting that on the lower lash line inner corner. Such a pretty blue. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this eye look that I came up with, and especially the little pop of blue that I added in there. I wasn't sure how it was gonna turn out, but I actually really, really love it. It's like everything is so subtle and like natural, and then all of a sudden there's like, bam, this beautiful blue, and I really, really like it. I would just love it more if this would freaking stop already. And I forgot to tell you guys in the intro, I'm wearing 2 Dose of Colors lip glosses. I put down for a base, Messy Bun, and then just on the center for a little extra shine, Jazzy. My favorite of the Dose of Colors lip glosses. So that does it for this video. Please thumbs it up if you liked it, found it helpful, enjoyed it, anything. Please share it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. So until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.